Hi guys, it's Lydia again. So as we said last time, I'm going to be talking to you about sleep time. But just to backtrack a little bit, what is this whole mental health platter thing all about? So the whole aim of this is we want to achieve balance. So if you look at each aspect of the mental health platter that we're going to be covering, you want to make sure that you've got a bit of everything. So think about it this way. You wouldn't eat cake every day for every meal of the day, like for the rest of the year, would you? No, you wouldn't. So you want to have a bit of everything to get a balanced diet, and that's the whole point of the mental health platter. And we also know it's not going to be one size fits all for everybody. Everyone needs different things at different times because times are changing. Things change over time as well. So your needs also do change. But the key is balance. So likewise, you can't live on focus time all the time with little amounts of sleep. So that's where the whole balance thing is. What's the big deal about sleep in any case? When I was in school, we had the saying that you sleep when you're dead. Well, that doesn't help. So the thing about it is that our brains, they need time to rest. And then they also need time to put everything together that we've been learning the whole day. And they also need time to recover from the strain of everything that we are going through and everything that we are working on when we're awake. So first and foremost, you need to know that sleep directly affects inflammation in the brain. Yes, I know. So that's a big thing you got to keep a lookout for. Number 2, when we are awake, the brain releases some toxins. Because we're working so hard, there's just toxins that get released in the brain. So if you're going to sleep and you sleep like good quality sleep between 7 to 9 hours, what happens is that a deep cleaning process happens. So if you don't get the sleep, you miss out on the deep cleaning, and then the toxins are all over in the brain. What does that mean? It means your brain then is left with a whole lot of neural waste, and then it's likely to increase the amount of inflammation in the brain as well. But what does that actually mean? Well, the ability to focus and remember now starts to decrease because you're not getting enough rest, too many toxins, there's nothing clean up there. Number 2, then you also struggle to stabilize your mood, which can be not so good. Then number 3, which is probably the worst one for me, is that you are less likely able to process calories. I mean, if I have to sleep to lose weight, I'll do it anytime. So what are a few ways that you can practice good sleep hygiene? Establish a sleep routine. Maybe you can take a warm bath and then dim the lights and then get ready for bed. Try and do this every day. Try and do it consistently, not every once in a while, just to establish that routine. Then avoid electronics. So this is a big one. We all know how hard it is to put our phones down or want to sit in bed and work on something on the laptop. This is one of the big no-nos. Try not to have any electronics while you're in bed. Then the other thing is we can avoid caffeine or stimulants. Anything that's going to keep you up at night, it's not going to help if you're going to have coffee right before you go to bed. And then lastly, quieten down. When you're getting ready for bed, start making the whole process quieter. Switch off the TV, switch off the music. Unless you want to play like that gentle sleepy music or that baby like lullaby type of stuff, that works. But otherwise, quieten down. These are just a few practices that you can try to get some good sleep hygiene. But ultimately, we're trying to give our brains a break. We're trying to give our brains enough opportunities to develop in different ways. And one of those ways is by getting enough sleep. And that is mental wellness.